Sergeant Ryan Martinez stared at Commander Vecthar like the alien had just suggested he kick a puppy. "I'm sorry, what? You saved my daughter's life," the Zentarii commander repeated, gesturing to the line of young females standing nervously in the hall. "By our customs, you may choose one as a mate. It is a great honor." Ryan looked at the 12 girls, women, really though young. They were humanoid, with iridescent skin and crystalline hair, and they all looked terrified, except one at the end, who looked resigned. She was heavier than the others, her body softer, rounder. The way she held herself screamed of someone who'd been overlooked her entire life. "Commander," Ryan said carefully, "I appreciate the gesture, but I can't accept a person as a reward. That's not how humans do things." Vecthar's faceplates shifted in confusion. "But it is a great honor. They would live in luxury, want for nothing. They'd be property. They will be cherished." Ryan rubbed his face. He'd been on this diplomatic nightmare for 6 months, ever since he'd pulled the commander's daughter from a collapsed building during the relief mission. He'd just been doing his job. Now he was stuck in a cultural minefield. "Look," he tried again, "I don't want to insult your customs, but where I come from, people aren't prizes. They get to choose their own lives." The heavy-set girl at the end made a sound, something between a laugh and a sob. Vecthar's plates flushed dark with embarrassment. "You reject my offer? This will bring shame." "Dad." The girl stepped forward. Her voice was quiet but steady. "Let me speak with him. Alone." The commander looked ready to protest, but something in her expression made him nod. 5 minutes. When they were alone in the side chamber, she fixed Ryan with eyes that held too much wisdom for someone so young. "You can't refuse. It will insult the commander, damage relations between our peoples. The peace treaty depends on Zentarii cooperation. I'm not taking someone as payment." "Then don't." She sat down, her posture relaxing now that they were alone. "Choose me, reject the mate bond publicly in a month, and I'll tell everyone it was my choice. You'll be seen as honorable for respecting my wishes." Problem solved. Ryan studied her. "Why you?" "Because I'm fat." She said it without emotion, like stating the weather. "Because I'll never be chosen otherwise." "Because this way, at least I get a month of people pretending I'm worth something." "That's not. It's true, though, isn't it?" She met his eyes. "You picked me because you knew I'd help you. Because the pretty ones might actually want this, might be heartbroken when you leave. But me? I am practical. Forgettable." Ryan felt something crack in his chest. "What's your name?" "Lyra." "Lyra, you're not forgettable. And anyone who made you think you are is an idiot." She blinked, and for the first time, her composure wavered. "You don't have to. I'm not just saying it." Ryan pulled up a chair. "You assessed a complex diplomatic situation, found a solution that saves face for everyone, and volunteered for something you clearly don't want, all to protect a peace treaty between our peoples. That's not forgettable. That's heroic." Lyra stared at him. "You're serious. Dead serious." Ryan leaned forward. "Here's my counter-proposal. I choose you like you said, but for the next month, I don't treat you like property. I treat you like the intelligent person you clearly are. We become friends. And when the month ends and we part ways, you'll know exactly what you're worth, which is a hell of a lot more than your society seems to think." "Why would you do that?" "Because someone needs to." Ryan smiled. "And because I actually could use a friend who understands this culture. I keep accidentally insulting people. You just rejected an entire tradition. See? I need help." For the first time, Lyra smiled. Really smiled. "You're very strange, human." "Yeah, I get that a lot." A month later, the ceremony where Ryan respectfully declined the mate bond and Lyra graciously released him was brief. What wasn't brief was the 3-hour conversation that followed, where Lyra, now fluent in English and confident in a way she'd never been, told the Zentarii Council exactly what she thought about their archaic traditions. The reforms started small. Education programs, anti-discrimination laws, opportunities for women based on merit, not appearance. But they started. "You changed everything," Vecthar told Ryan at the farewell ceremony. "Not just by saving my daughter, but by seeing value where we had taught ourselves not to look." Ryan glanced at Lyra, who was now heading the Cultural Reform Committee and dating a Zentarii scientist who worshipped the ground she walked on. I didn't change anything, Ryan said. Lyra did that herself. I just gave her a month to remember who she was. And what did you get from this arrangement? Vekthar asked. Ryan pulled out his tablet, showing a string of messages from Lyra, jokes, political updates, and yesterday's note. Stop trying to use formal pronouns with Ambassador Trell. You sound like you're challenging him to a duel. A friend, Ryan said simply. Turns out that's worth more than any reward. Vekthar's plates shifted to deep respect blue. Your species is very strange, Sergeant Martinez. Ryan grinned. Yeah, we really are.